يا راغبا في كل علم نافع.
ينمو العلم ويتقدم بتقنياته ومجالاته، ومعه نطور أدواتنا في تقديم العلم الشرعي. أكاديمية
زاد أكاديمية ينبوعها صاف ليروي غلة الظمآن، والسيرة العلياء عطرة الشدى طيب يفوح لأهل كل زمان. بشرى لنا زاد أكاديمية للعلم كالأزهار في البستان.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه. If the Prophet sleeps like humans, definitely he has to wake up like humans as well. And the Prophet ﷺ pattern of sleeping was the best. So, for example, he used to sleep in the beginning of the night after Isha prayer, and then wake up at the end or just at the last third of the night and pray whatever he could, and either waited until Fajr or slept for 1/6 of the remaining night and then woke up for Fajr. So that was almost the best for his body, alayhi as-salatu was-salam. And whenever he woke up from sleep, he used to say, Alhamdulillahi alladhi ahyana ba'dama amatana wa ilayhi nushur. So he would say, it is all praise due to Allah Azza wa Jal, who resurrected us after our death, and to him we shall return. And whenever he woke up, he started with the following. Number one, he used to use the siwak or the miswak to purify his mouth and to change the bad smell or odor in it. Then he used to perform wudu. And when we wake up in the middle of the night, there is a certain sequence of adhkar that we say. For example, we've said this before. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير سبحان الله الحمد لله الله أكبر لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله ولا إله إلا الله. And then you ask Allah for forgiveness. رب اغفر لي. And then you make dua as much as you want, because Allah will answer your dua. This is the moment you wake up in the middle of the night. Also, the sunnah is that you perform wudu. So the first thing is that when you go to bed, you go in the state of wudu. If you wake up in the middle of the night, the Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, when you go to bed at night, Satan ties 3 knots at the back of your head, telling you, you have a long night, keep on sleeping. So if the individual wakes up and remembers Allah by saying the adhkar, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, etc., the Prophet says 1 knot is untied. So if he makes wudu, the 2nd knot is untied. And if he prays, the 3rd and final knot is untied. So when he wakes up strong, agile, and feeling good. When you wake up, the Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, do not dip your hand in the bucket. The moment you wake up, you wash your hands 3 times, because you don't know where your hands had spent the night. And also, he tells us to rinse our noses and blow them 3 times, because the devil has slept at our nostrils. And there are so many du'as to be stated and to be read. The Prophet ﷺ used to wake up and in the middle of the night, and he used to recite the last 10 verses of Surah Al Imran before he goes from his bed, and he used to wipe his face to shake off the sleep on it. And the Prophet used to say, alayhi salatu wasalam, that woe to those who recite these 10 ayahs and does not contemplate upon them. Woe to him, woe to him. So it is a huge benefit to us to follow this sequence of what the Prophet used to do, alayhi salatu wasalam, when waking up. The amount of the adhkar we say, Alhamdulillah alladhi hayana min ba'di ma atana wa ilayhi an-nushur. The amount of dua and invocation and supplication, knowing that Allah will answer us, because the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, this great dua, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulku wal hamdu ala kulli shay'in qadir, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu akbar, la ilaha illallah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Rabbi ighfirli. Then you ask Allah for whatever dua you want. Allah will answer you. This is a promise from the Prophet ﷺ. However, rarely you will find people succeeding in saying it the moment they wake up. Because a lot of us, the first thing they do is check on upon their emails or WhatsApp messages or whatever. They scroll down, up and down in their mobiles, and they totally forget to say these adhkar. The companions, may Allah be pleased with them, used to accompany the Prophet ﷺ when he was asleep, so that they would notice and record and take note of what he would do when he wakes up. As in the hadith of Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, who slept at his aunt's house, who was the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, in order to note what he does and what he says, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. هذا والله أعلم ونسبة العلم إليه أسلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.
يا راغبا في كل علم نافع.
ينمو العلم ويتقدم بتقنياته ومجالاته، ومعه نطور أدواتنا في تقديم العلم الشرعي. أكاديمية
زاد أكاديمية ينبوعها صاف ليروي غلة الظمآن، والسيرة العلياء عطرة الشدى طيب يفوح لأهل كل زمان. بشرى لنا زاد أكاديمية للعلم كالأزهار في البستان.